This is the one item I pack on almost every trip. Hi, I'm Josie. I've been packing carry-on only for over 25 years, and I'm here to show you how you can too. 8 years ago, I thrifted one sweater, and it's completely changed the way I pack. I found a cashmere sweater at a consignment store, and I have to admit, before that, I had always heard about cashmere, and I heard the hype, but I never really understood it. When I tried on the sweater, it felt immediately luxe and so soft. Also immediately put it to the test on my first trip to Mexico City. Mexico City's weather is cooler at night and in the morning, and it's warm in the afternoons. So a layer like cashmere is perfect for that type of climate. Because cashmere gives you warmth without bulk. It means it's super easy to layer under jackets. That particular trip, I was able to wear the sweater under my leather jacket. And if you know leather jackets, they don't always give you a lot of room for layering underneath, but the cashmere was so thin that it fit perfectly underneath. And I have to say, I've been packing it for just about every trip ever since. So the reason why cashmere is great for a carry-on capsule is that it packs super small and it does not wrinkle easily. And another reason why it's made it into every one of my travel capsules and just about every trip is because it's got a 3-season functionality. It's a great layer for fall and spring, and for winter, it's also a great layer, wearing it with a merino wool base layer or a long sleeve top or a button down underneath. Cooler weather, it's part of your layering system and it adds warmth under your outerwear. And in the spring and fall, it's the perfect layer for all the shifting temperatures. And of course, it's nice enough to be worn on its own. And that's the other thing about cashmere. It looks really polished. Even in the summer, it's good for cool mornings and breezy evenings or aggressive air conditioning. When I traveled last summer, I took a cruise and I brought the layer with me on the cruise. There were some ports where it was very cold and windy in the evenings, even though it was the middle of summer. Well, I was so happy to have that layer. You can pack very small. If you're shopping for cashmere, that's one of the things that you should look for. Make sure it's not too bulky and not too oversized. You're looking for a lightweight knit and a layerable fit. And for the easiest mix and match capabilities, look for one in a neutral color. In terms of styles, I really like a crew neck and a cardigan. The crew neck is great because you can layer it over t-shirts and button downs. And a cardigan has a lot of versatility, great layer for travel day as well. And you don't have to be like me 8 years ago and look for cashmere thrifted or on super sale. It's a lot more accessible now thanks to brands like Quince. They make cashmere in a super affordable price point, and I own multiple cashmere items from Quince. I've got a black crew neck, a gray cardigan, and a really nice brown turtleneck sweater. And I also just bought another light blue crew neck. And I got these because I wear these in my everyday life. I like that they're so lightweight and so breathable and so layerable, and they've really stood up to a lot of wear. I know there's a lot more higher end brands out there, but I don't really need that. Affordable brands do the trick great for me. So don't chase perfect with the sweaters. They will pill a little bit. That's what a cashmere comb or a sweater shaver is for. Passes of that and I feel like they're good as new. That original sweater that I thrifted, I've literally taken it everywhere. And yes, by now it has holes in it. It's very well worn, very well loved, but I will probably still continue to travel with it. That's part of what makes a great travel capsule. You want to build up the items that you rely on again and again. And something like a cashmere sweater should be a staple in your carry-on capsule. So what do you think? Are you a fan of cashmere? Do you travel with it?